Okay, we have come to the round table hold, and Roderica is back here for some reason. But she's also right here, and she won't spirit tune for me. So that's a bummer, and I'm gonna have to figure out if my game is broken. But everything else works fine.
Yeah, she works for me too.
Let's talk to Dung Eater now. Let's just have the conversation with him.
You changed your mind like 4 times.
Because I wasn't recording. So he looks dead, but he's not. If we talk to him, he'll just talk. He'll just sit up and talk to us. He's just being a diva.
Sleepy.
No, he won't talk to me.
Yeah, I don't talk option.
The pox upon life
Go rest at the bonfire.
Feared.
So I hear
That
your
breaks the dialogue.
The reviled blessing. Apparently not. You are but a lamb, a stranger to defilement, ignorant of your own ignorance. You no longer interest me. I've been long without peace. Don't spoil my quietude.
All right. He disappeared for me because you guys were resting. You should be able to talk to him, I think.
Yeah, he just said I asked you not to talk to me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, basically what he says is, I've been suffering for a very long time. Like, you don't interest me. You're boring. Go away. You don't know what suffering is. So Dung Eater is someone who's been collecting seedbed curses, or collecting souls to feed the seedbed curse, which is a curse that has been growing inside of him. All right. I think we can go back now to... let's stop by the Cliff Road Terminus again really quickly and just grab that pot with the string in it. I don't remember exactly where it is. I think it's on the left side.
Yeah, it's the crypt side.
I should put a bunch of shit in my inventory away. But I don't remember where exactly it is. I think it's just right over here, maybe. Nope. Help! Game, help! Tell me where the thingy is.
Oh no.
Is it over here?
Oh no.
What are you looking for? You looking for
the stringy thingy.
It's not that way. It's this way.
Okay. Well, this is really useful because it allows you to make drawstring grease, which is helpful.
Also, I don't have a bow, so it's hard.
I have a bow. I can do it. Remember when I started this and I was like, I'm going to do a bow run, and then it's impossible to do that?
Yeah.
That was a bummer.
But there's more tools for it now.
There's more tools with it now, and Onsbox bow is really good. But doing it in co-op would be tough.
Yeah.
Are
It's
you...
directly above me.
Okay. I can't reach
You
it.
just keep knocking him.
There you go.
Good job.
String seller's
He's
bell
just
bearing.
doing idiot.
Very nice.
Amazing.
All right, let's go back to Castle Front. I think.
And then
Yeah,
take the
and then-
upper path to hit
And take the upper
up,
path.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're heading like straight east, basically.
All right, let's see how much better my damage is now. My guess is it'll be okay. Wait, head east? Don't you mean...
West?
West, yep, okay. Perfect.
No, east.
I mean, there was the upper path for Teolier, but that also... Or not to Teolier, to on the other side, so we'll have to go back east anyway. It just leads to the lower area, which is a dead end. I think it leads to a cave. It's hard to remember. It's hard to keep everything straight in my dumb little head.
We're trying to get to Theolia, right? Or where
Teolier, yeah.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
like
that's east.
It's like
I require separation.
Okay.
Oh,
east,
no.
south, east.
Well,
of-
I required not to get killed
What
by
you mean,
bats,
wheeze?
so... Separating. I divorced the party just now. That's what happened.
No.
My world is open. Okay.
Your father and I are getting a separation crystal.
Finally.
It's not because we don't love you. We just want to see you less.
Finally. Wait. No,
Back.
no, it doesn't matter.
And in danger.
Okay.
Trying to think
Mesmer
of
soldiers are
setting up divorce
so
jokes.
messed up.
They do a lot of damage.
Teolier is not actually right here. He is, I think, somewhere else, actually. I didn't pick up the item on this corpse right here, but there is an item on the corpse over here.
That's exciting.
Oh. Ooh.
He's dead.
Ouch.
Oh no! The way that you just golf club them into the air.
That's very satisfying.
It's very satisfying.
Nope.
There we go. So we should be proccing bleed constantly in this run. There's an item over here. I just want to make sure everyone's in the game to grab it if
Is
they
there a
need
second
to.
bleed source?
I use bleed, and Illustrator uses bleed,
I use bleed.
and Andrew uses bleed.
Oh Jesus.
Oh, I got comboed by 3 of them that I didn't see.
Everything
All 3 of them.
bleeds. That was 4, actually.
Oh,
Bleed.
interesting.
You will.
Something I should have been. Something I should have been aware of. Moog's shackle works on the pots. Margit's shackle.
That's fun.
It's fucking weird.
Nice.
Here's the boy.
No, he's not in this direction. Tusser said.
No, I went a different way. I went over to where the actual swamp was.
Donkey.
Shadow tree fragment.
Yay, look at all this stuff.
Get that god blood.
The ultimate simp
I'm
character.
on my way.
And he's not even sipping for Blythe.
He's
What's the
really
point?
sad, and I'm gonna get really sad. Swift Spear? What the fuck is this? I don't think I ever picked up
just
one
a-
of those.
Yeah, I had to go back for that on mine.
Interesting. Telia is the saddest character FromSoft has ever written, as part of one of the saddest quests in a FromSoft history. I should probably banish you all so that you guys can hear his dialogue in your game.
Okay.
That seems like the most
this blood
economical
is-
way to do this.
Yeah, since this mod's really broken right now. If I load into my game, then teleport over there.
Carved words coalesce. I abandon here part of the flesh of my body. So Mikola has been abandoning the flesh of his body multiple times, which makes sense. You have to get rid of a lot of your pieces if you're going to not have a body anymore.
Do you have to do it that far apart from one another?
I mean, he's going on a pilgrimage
just
to say
stand-
sorry, so like
Oh.
it's like a symbolic
apology
inherently.
tour?
Yeah, it's like an
Apology
inherently
tour?
apologetic thing, yeah. Symbolic.
Mikola was canceled.
Mikola's mom was canceled, and now he's making a comeback. That's actually what's happening.
So I didn't finish the DLC yet, but I imagine like whatever he's like taking body parts off and leaving behind, he still has like the spirit of that body part.
Yes.
So like he takes an arm off, he has a ghost arm still.
Like Chance.
Yeah.
Elden Ring, the DLC was developed after Cape Escape 2 or Dead Laws, and it's a chance reference. Miyazaki loves me, and he made a thing
Elden Ring
about
is
our
a
show.
fan-based parody.
All right, let me know when everyone's ready to talk to Teolia.
Ready.
I'm here.
Ready.
Okay,
Oh, hello there.
let's talk.
Are you the Tarnished? Lady Leda spoke of you. Another Tarnished. Guided here by Mikola the Kind. My name is Teolia. I too am Tarnished. And here on kindly Mikola's account. So, well, here's to new beginnings, I suppose. I'm sorry. But, well, I'm not much good at anything is all. I'm as weak as a kitten and thick as two planks. I've always been this way, since the very day I was born. I'm afraid the only thing I'm proficient in is poison. Sorry.
Teolia is so fucking sad.
Prina's Lily.
So
The poison perfume.
he tells us the only thing he's ever been good at is poison, and that he's worthless and that he hates himself, which is just depressing. That's just a sad thing to deal with, even for a FromSoft NPC to say to you, because he's a nice guy. He wants to help.
You want him to be relatable.
He is really good at poison, and he sells Trina's stuff because he's a little Trina boy.
Just give me the
Did he
word
make a
and
cloak
you'll
out of his own
poison.
hair?
I don't think so. He does have silver hair, but I think it's meant to be, it's like in the image of Trina. So if you buy the poison bottle from him, he has extra dialogue about being like, hey, let me know if you ever need any more help with poison, which is cool. All right.
Oh, it does use sombers.
Oh, wait, the poison one does?
Yeah, but you also can't Ash of War it, unlike the regular.
Oh, that would be why. Yep. All right. I think if we go back to more now, we can talk to more about Teolia. So everyone should warp to Ansbach's area. And we're not going to talk to Ansbach yet. We're going to talk to more.
Welcome.
Oh yeah, because this one has its own weapon art. And the other ones don't normally have one.
Yep. So let me know when we're ready to talk to more, and I will press the button. Take your time.
Gotta warp over.
Is Moore not here for me? What's going on? Here he is.
I am ready.
Okay.
Ready.
More?
Yep. And there should be an option to talk to more.
Yep.
All right. Let us do it.
Oh, I know. Give this to Teolia. He asked me to find it. I finally found it.
And he gives us an interesting item called the black syrup. So an ebony black syrup held in an unglazed jar. Moore asked that this be delivered to Teolia, the unknown liquid apparently gathered and aged by the forager brood. So this is really interesting. It is important to remember that this is black syrup with weird silver lines on it in the description. We, of course, don't know where it is, but it was gathered by the forager brood, which is Moore's little group of pests. So if we go all the way back to Teolia, we should be able to give it back to him. And this is something Teolia specifically requested.
So, what can I help you with?
And then we can give him the black syrup.
Let's do it.
Oh? What's this? I have to say, Sir Moore has an awfully sharp eye, doesn't he? It's wonderful. This ebony, as lustrous as the night sky unending. I don't think I could ever thank him enough, but I'll have to think of something.
And we can ask him about the black syrup.
Forgive me. You two deserve your share of the reward. I'll mix up something special. If you find yourself weary of the weight of this life, then just give me the word. Sleep is a balm. An eternal sleep is an elixir.
So before we continue and click I'm weary of life, Teolia, you assume he's making something cool, but then he's like, yeah, sleep is a balm, but eternal sleep is like an elixir. He's literally saying you can kill yourself with this. he's about ready to drink poison and die forever.
You
So-
can die if you want to.
So that's
You can leave
really,
your friends
it's really
behind.
sad that that's what he's doing. And he literally refers to this as our share of the reward. He is seeing this as a good thing, which is just not great. Let's tell him we're weary of life.
Is that so? Then take this. This concoction can coax even the oldest of dragons to sleep. For you, it will grant the sweetest slumber for all eternity.
And he gives us Teolier's concoction, which is used
What
in...
what if you actually could feed it to the final dragon boss and just skip him?
You can feed it to the priestess, which is what we'll be doing later. An ebony black concoction mixed by Teolier, a condensed somniferous elixir purported to be capable of putting even an ancient dragon to sleep. For an ordinary mortal, a single sip would assuredly result in swift and certain death. Teolier thought of Saint Trina's sleep when he created this, but the ebony sleep he concocted had not the sweetness of nectar, nor the gentleness of rest's embrace. And yet it is still purple, like Trina. This shit will kill you fucking dead. That's sad.
So,
I don't think I ever found this.
what can I help you with?
He's a Teolier is a really sad character, and he makes me sad. And he's the saddest character in an already sad game, and I'm actually genuinely emotionally affected by it. It makes me very upset, very deeply.
Yeah, but look what his depression gave us. A beautiful potion we can use to kill somebody.
Yeah,
Whoa!
it's
Very utilitarian.
it's very depressing. The word that I would use for it is extremely depressing. Let's hold on. This is the forge. No, that's the forge. Let's go on the area. Okay, I'm gonna open my world up now.
I think I found the other dialogue prompt that comes up later sooner, and then just skip this.
Yes, it can be skipped especially if you go near the Black Keep first. It cancels out the first two, the first third of all quests, basically. My world is open. We are going to go up to the suppressing pillar because that's a cool area, and I want to talk to Egon. Also, my build is different. I went arcane because I want high item drop, and I want this weapon to be good.
You're used to the high item drop now, so it feels bad not having
It does feel really bad not having high item drop, especially when we're trying to farm smithing stones, which is really important. Hi, Apollo. Hi, Sage. Hi, Piecemeal. Hi, everyone who's joining my stream. Sorry that I am not responding to chat. It's because we're reading lore that I'm being the teacher.
Nah, fuck them.
Wow.
You heard it here first, chat. Keith hates you specifically.
Yeah, I'm the
I believe
heel of this stream.
I need to grab my grace because I forgot
Finally.
to pick it up.
I was tired of doing that.
It's just right down here. Okay.
You can send your hate mail in the form of legal tender to my PO box.
I'm allergic to money. It gives me a rash.
Send me a self-addressed
Unfortunately-
stamped envelope with the cost of a dark web hitman enclosed inside. All right, so we're gonna go up this middle road here, to hopefully encounter our good friend, our good buddy, the biggest diva in FromSoft history,
Egon's bad.
Patches.
Egon. I thought this was so funny.
He's just kind of on the ground screaming and coming
Ow.
forever.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, online he'll be surrounded by so many messages that say Edge. I
Yeah.
want to go home and Edge. Time for Edge.
Cool thing about him, he's wearing a cut content item.
Rude.
Pain. The pain.
Eye
Very
for an eye and
handy.
edge for an edge.
My arms. My legs. Each life
Wait, I
a
thought I got
bloody
his outfit.
ruin.
You can. It was cut content in the base game.
Bale! Vile Bale! Oh, terror incarnate! There is life in me yet! I will soon feast upon your heart. Mark my words, you too shall know fear.
I like this guy.
The most Andrew character to like.
Yep.
Exquisite pain.
He is great. Before we go down the path that he's at, let's go up here because this is a really important lore area and I want to talk about it because it's fucking cool and it's like one of the coolest one of the coolest reveals in FromSoft history.
He's just clad entirely in shredded poop clothes.
He's wearing the Vagrant set, which or I think that's what it was called, the Vagabond set, I believe, maybe. Which it was cut content in the base game. I think they recolored it for the DLC, but like the top is something I used to see people make. There was one content creator that made videos wearing it pretty exclusively because they were like a, like a game hacker and they would look at cool things in game with it. Ka, did you upgrade the poison?
A Russian hacker.
Ka?
Yes, it's at +4.
Okay.
This poor Stunlock bird. Oh, bonus bird! No! Everyone for themselves. Oh my god, it's really good at tracking me.
Why have one when you can have
Enemies
more?
that can chase me when I'm on horseback scare me. That's what's fucked up about the cursed blade. I'm like, what do you mean he's chasing me while I'm sprinting away on horseback? How am I still getting hit?
I don't mind it unless it's a humanoid. Then it makes me concerned when they're that fast.
It's the tri-butt-hole tower.
Ooh, okay, making sure there's nothing around here.
Don't step on the button.
I didn't.
You
step
have
on the
your
button.
speeds on the
Torrent
button.
did, but it
No,
didn't work.
Torrent did, but I did. Oh, see, I didn't do that. That wasn't me.
I did it.
Okay, see. Don't
So
go blaming
this
me.
is really cool. I really like this little
Torrent.
vista that we get. I can't wait till Ka gets heal from afar.
Oh my god, I'm so excited to try that.
So
Or a functioning spell.
this monument is really important. I'll just read it out loud. You guys don't need to. But it says here, the very center of the lands between, all manners of death wash up here, only to be suppressed. If
you open up your map, once you make the text prompt go away, and switch to the lands between above ground map, and well, we don't have all the map pieces, so we can't really see.
We
it
don't
very
have
well
all
right
the
now.
map pieces, but there is a cloud in the center of the map, in the center of the ocean here. And if you put this point in the center of the ocean, the map for the DLC fits perfectly with the map of this game. So here we learn...
taking up all the negative space. It's really crazy.
Yeah. So what we learn from this is that the Realm of Shadow used to be part of the lands between until at some point in Marika's reign, probably after she sent Mesmer on the Purge, she cleft this land from literally the center of this continent. And that explains why there's so much stuff here that she didn't want. And you can also see, like, it explains, like, random pieces that are missing in this world, like this just, like, random part of this Colosseum that just is, like, cut in half for some reason. Or, like, why certain parts of Caelid look like the ground has been pulled away, because you'll see, like, giant corpses just, like, halfway exhumed from the ground. It's because those areas were underground at some point. In fact, this tells us about Celia, which is a Nox settlement. The Nox lived underground, but Drake's Peak was covering it. So now when all of that shit got pulled up, you have an area of Caelid that is now uncovered. So this whole area was
I think that even specifically puts the giant dragon mountain here directly at Dragon Ridge.
Yes.
Where the mother was.
Connected near where Farah Missoula is, too, archaeologically. Oh no! Illusory!
I'm good. I got it.
Okay.
It puts the shadow tree is
Ooh, the
just like
sparks.
underneath the Erd tree.
Yep.
Like
Oh, the sparks! Yay! Oh, underground.
Yeah, so the shadow tree is literally in the shadow of the Erd tree. It is right
tree,
beneath
yeah.
it, which is just fucking
why did-
awesome.
So why cut it off?
So
It's icky.
So Marika, her entire reign was based on this idea of abundance in the eternity of the Erd tree. And when that stopped being a thing and the horn scent beliefs kept manifesting and the crucible became kind of worshipped by people here, she said, no, fuck that, and took all of the different aspects in the core of death that was in her world and hid it so that people wouldn't know it existed. She cut it out of the world and replaced it with the Lands Between as we know it with the Golden Order, which even more on top of that, this will once again get into important things, but the Hornsent were religious zealots. They were very evil, and they were ethnically cleansing people, including Marika's people.
Fire.
So bad.
Ghost fire.
She basically
Follow me.
wanted to
So-
erase a piece of history.
This is all like, what if Tears of the Kingdom was interesting?
Is this an act? I mean, is this still in the Lands Between, but just not accessible?
Yes.
Okay, so it's there. It's just hidden.
You can't like walk here. It's veiled. It is cleft.
Yeah,
It was like put into like a pocket dimension. Is
yeah.
how I like think of it, but I
Yeah.
don't know what the most. Yeah.
It's in a different instance.
Yes, basically. It's non-Euclidean
Not like
geometry.
Phantom which is beyond time.
Yes, Farum Azula is
Whatever
beyond
that
time,
means.
floating in the sky. All right, let's go over here. But yes, so this place exists, seemingly. It's just you need something to get here. And later dialogue, which I don't want to spoil too much of, just implies that Mikola needed Mohg's body to open the way. And it is theorized that it is because Mohg is a Hornsent. He is an omen. So he has a connection to this place. All right, let's go to the Dragon Communion area. We're going to get
This
invaded.
land being cleft in
Oh,
twain
yeah, so
by this conflict is why the Lands Between looks like a PvP item.
I had an incredibly funny moment here where I saw Ancient Dragon Man. So I saw all the dragon stuff and I was like, oh, what dragon stuff is on the way? And then the text prompt immediately after, while I'm thinking that says Ancient Dragon Man has invaded, and I'm like, oh, that is the most funny generic NPC name I've ever seen in my life.
It is.
Like,
I love
Sai,
it.
the Dragon Man.
I'm in the Dragon Zone. Ancient Dragon Man has invaded. Like, it's so fucking
The
good.
Dragon Man. Coming
Alright.
to theaters this October.
Let's go through here so that we can
Isn't there a
access.
spot thing somewhere? Where the fuck is that?
I think it's around here, but I don't know. There is a pot somewhere. You are correct.
I just don't remember exactly where it is.
Yes.
Hopefully it wasn't back up on one of the other paths, but I think it might have been.
It might have been. It's very likely that it was, and I'll look around for it. I don't remember. I don't remember where it is.
I could have sworn it was right where the Dragon Man, like in this. Oh yeah, it's here. It's here.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
next to it.
All right, let's do this.
Um,
There we go.
Oh, back there.
Herbalist
Yeah,
bell
good
bearing.
luck.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just so you can buy Rada fruit.
Yeah.
So,
Oh boy.
not exactly the most crucial, but hey.
I don't even remember what the Rada fruit is used for.
I don't remember.
Probably
I think you can feed
raisins
it
of
to
some
Torrent like
kind.
the other.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you can do the raisins as well. I think it's greater Torrent healing, maybe.
All
So I didn't
right.
find the next zone for so long because I didn't realize what I was supposed to do here.
Oh, no.
I really want to do
This
Bellarat
was a case where
tonight,
the tutorial message did help because I didn't see it.
but I don't know if it will be possible to make it there. Is this a different path or is this just the way back out? Am I stupid? I'm stupid. Okay.
We are on a quest with infinite tangents, such as the Elden Ring way. But yeah, I missed the tutorial in this cave, so I didn't understand how to continue. So I didn't know that this led somewhere.
Whoa! Poise! Oh, poise! I just realized we have like pretty low Estus in this for where we are in the DLC. I mean, I guess I never really went through my Estus.
It's very hard to heal that many times.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
most things
dying
just
in a
kill you
fight.
so quickly.
My God, I love the fireworks.
No chat. Password is not so bad that it's good.
Password is not so bad that it's good. It is just boring and
That
bad.
is not. So bad it's good is used to describe entertaining things.
Like Tank Girl.
Yeah, I don't. Tank Girl might just be good.
It might just be good.
It might
It's
just
just
be-
I might
weird.
have. I might have turned
it's-
around on Tank Girl after all those years of being told it was bad.
Yeah.
It was sincerely funny.
It's tricky to know how to define things that are campy, because like things that are campy aren't inherently so bad that they're good, but like they're kind of in a similar space, you know?
I think
Like,
performing in the mode of camp is like an aesthetic decision, and aesthetic decisions
it's
can't
not a
be
quality thing.
inherently good or bad.
But it can be good or bad at doing that.
Yes, it can be good or
Yeah.
bad at doing that. Exactly.
And I think it's pretty good at doing that if that's what it was going for.
It sincerely feels like the people that were reviewing it at the time just didn't get it.
Yes. But I also think like the other big thing with Tank Girl is that like Tank Girl is like a beloved comic book, and like even at the time people who liked the comic book didn't really love the movie, but I think
right. I
that
remember
has
comic book
changed.
nerds being critical.
Yeah, but that changed over time obviously as it became sort of a cult movie.
I mean, there were parts of the movie that are
I
just
don't like
genuinely
the. I
funny.
don't like the version of Booga.
Yeah.
Doug Jones
Is
plays him, doesn't he?
Completely different character.
Yeah, he just doesn't resemble the character whatsoever. He's also him and Tank Girl are not a thing. So she's not dating a furry in the movie. They were cowards. But they were cowards in the cool way where they still made her gay instead.
Yeah.
Instead of what they would have another movie might have done, which is make up a new white guy character. To be the
Tank
love interest of
Jack,
the whole
who she
movie.
falls in love with.
They even tease
I
you.
love Tank Jack.
They tease you with he Tank at the beginning of the movie and then kill him immediately. And you're like, nope, we did not actually make a movie where Tank Girl's in love with some white guy instead of Booga. We made a movie where she falls for a lesbian,
Naomi Watts, of all people, too.
who I think was also
That's
made up for
wild.
that movie. But
I forgot it was
I'm not a
Naomi
Tank
Watts,
Girl-
and I was like,
I'm
oh,
not a
like,
Tank
holy
Girl
shit.
scholar.
I think Jet Girl is from the comics, but like
Yeah, she might
like
exist.
Booga, very different.
I don't want to say what I was just about to say. The Naomi Watts
Okay.
put something in my brain, and I was like, huh, it would be I was like, it would be fun to watch Mulholland Drive at movie night, and then I was like, nope, not with that group.
Yeah.
Nope, this is
Oh
not
my
a good.
God.
This is not a good
Half
pairing.
of them would leave, and the rest would weather it out and be changed forever.
I need to
God,
see
I
Mulholland
love that movie.
Yeah,
I've never
me
seen it.
too. It's very good.
Yeah.
It's a
Hey,
very
Andrew
good
went
film.
upstairs there.
Oh
Okay.
fuck! I got hit by the magma worm. Go away!
I need
Leave
to
me
see
alone.
I need to see Mulholland Drive still. I need to see any David Lynch, basically.
Oh, have you never seen Blue Velvet?
No.
That would be that is a That's
I
a
have
very
only seen
Eraserhead.
Eraserhead.
Eraserhead's great.
Eraserhead is very good, but it's very like
It's an aggressive film.
it's hard to like something like Blue Velvet will be more not that it
Palatable.
isn't also extremely
Literally
like,
today I saw
it's more of a normal
Eraserhead fan
movie.
art of Chase from Echo.
What the fuck?
Just as the Eraserhead baby.
I don't. That
my
doesn't
only-
make any more sense.
No,
My
that
only
makes
other
sense.
my only other exposure to Eraserhead is that the Pixies cover a song from it on their B-sides album.
Yeah, it's a good song.
there was a funny
And
tweet at some point. Actually, I don't remember how it was worded exactly, but it was basically like I would have been a good father to the Eraserhead baby. They were just like, it's so funny.
It's genuinely good.
That
Yeah,
fight's so much more bearable when he completely loses the ability to walk and also bleeds a lot.
Yeah.
it's great.
I fucking hate
I've
that enemy
not
so
seen this
low.
movie at all.
I hate that enemy so much.
Jesus.
You
Yeah, I've
haven't
never
seen Eraserhead?
No.
That movie would mess Andrew up, I think.
I want
I
to
think it
watch
would
more
change
fun
you.
I
movies,
doubt
but
it.
the only person
I think
that I
Andrew
know
would
that
fall in
has
love with the Radiator Woman.
The only person I know that has interesting taste in movies is Stephanie, but every time we try to watch a movie, it then gets filtered into like a larger group thing where we then have to like pick movies that will appeal to the other people that are boring.
No.
Yep.
Smithing stone.
One of us gets kill boxed.
I would love to watch movies that were good.
Oh my god, not the Ancient Dragon Man again.
Me too.
I watched a lot of
That's
movies
fair.
this week.
If
I
I
like
put
watching
that
movies.
kind of movie
I like
on
watching
the poll
movies
and it
socially.
wins, will you come?
Yeah, I will. I'll make
Yeah.
time for it.
I'll watch Eraserhead with furries.
I will. You will hear very disgruntled toaster noises during it, but I will. Like, the thing about this is that, like, when people don't get or don't like David Lynch films, it's fun for me because it's like, I never expected you to. Haha, you have fallen for my trap. And it's like, fine.
I'm
like,
smarter than you.
it's
again.
not, it's not even about being smarter. It's just being like, this
It
is
is,
this
though.
this is for people. This is for connoisseurs. And if you don't have the palate for it, you don't have the palate for it. That's fine.
Triggered bleeds so many times that I don't think he has blood left.
We painted the
There's
wall
no more
beautifully.
blood for the blood god.
On the wall.
All right, hell yeah.
God.
I got
All
the
the
item
fake
I
bosses
wanted.
are getting bullied so bad.
No,
Good.
but I do think Lynch movies would be better for like an alternate, smaller streaming group or something like that. Just because it's less like I don't want to force people to sit through that if they're not going to enjoy it. You know? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, if they're not going
No
to enjoy
one's-
it, they can just not come that week.
Ka,
Yeah, no one's forced.
you watched the full like 3.5, 4 hour long cut of Fire Walk with Me, right? That I sent you?
Yeah.
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 Can you imagine that group sitting through that movie?
No.
Like it would hurt them.
Well, no,
I think.
you need to watch the first 2 seasons of Twin Peaks too before watching that. Like I don't care if it's
Sure.
prequel. Like
Yeah.
like, that
Why
is
is
that
it
has
that long?
prerequisite. Like yeah.
Why is it that long?
Because it's a long ass movie. It's a very long, very cool movie.
Because they
brevity
let
is
David
for
Lynch do
some
whatever
people.
he wanted, and it was a mistake in terms of making its money back.
Yeah. It also is a sequel and a prequel to 2 seasons of TV that end on a cliffhanger. So like there's a lot of ground to cover.
It's kind of the best prequel ever made though.
Yes, it
Like-
is. It is very fucking good.
So to answer the title of the latest Dialogue Choices podcast, yes, it is possible to make a good prequel.
It is possible to make a good prequel.
Yeah.
Yes, it's called Firewalk with Me.
Fi-
Absolutely.
Fire Walk with Me is a phenomenal film. Is a very good movie. Cool. Before we fight these dragons down here, and before we do any of this, I'm going back to the round table hold because I'm gonna upgrade the Dragon Slayer weapon that I just grabbed. People are commenting on
Dragon Hunter's great katana with blood loss.
this is a really great weapon to use against dragons and only against dragons. But if we want to shred these dragons really quickly, might be a good option for us. The people in chat are commenting on my use of the Great Helm because it's the best fashion item in the game, and it damn straight it is.
Yeah, I feel like you could break the Lynch movies up a little bit into be like these are movies where like you might not understand who or what characters are.
Yes.
You know, and,
yeah.
and Blue Velvet is not one of those. Not that it isn't unhinged in its own ways, because it absolutely is. But like, the plot is way more grounded.
Yes.
And you will understand what's happening as you're watching it. Like
Blue Velvet is a very
that's a
traditionally
very good-
structured film.
yes, yeah, and it's very good.
It is. It's a great movie. A very great movie. Highly recommend watching Blue Velvet. Dragon Pit Terminus. How did I not? I thought I just got one. Oops. Well, whatever. There we go. I'm gonna do really shit damage.
I'm
with this,
definitely
but-
due for a rewatch of Lost Highway. I remember feeling a lot like a Mulholland Drive to me was like a better iteration of Lost Highway, which maybe isn't most fair to compare them that directly, but
Yes.
um,
I Lost Highway is my least favorite of Lynch's like theatrical films, but I still like it a lot and I think it's really good. So
Yeah. It was remember that meme I sent you of like the Apple like
Yeah,
commercial like
yeah,
the guy
yeah.
they cut to the Lost Highway guy dying, like it's so good.
Yeah, that shit is great. David Lynch memes are like they're like a very rich culture that I feel like a lot of people miss out on by not watching David Lynch films. Bale, O Terror Incarnate, again, I stand afore ye. I like how Egon is like crawling his ass up the Dragon Peak and is like, I'm gonna fucking graffiti Bale's Dragon Peak area. Fuck this guy.
Does he make movies anymore?
Lynch?
Yeah.
He technically was working on / is working on a project with Netflix called Wisteria Lane, which we don't know anything about. He made a short film in 2017 with him. He works on a million things, but his last film was in, I want to say 2006 or 7?
Yeah, his last like theatrical major release has been a long, long time ago.
Yep. All right. Let's fuck this dragon up.
The music stuff he's working on is very, very good though. The 2 songs they released of his album
What?
that's coming out later this year is great.
Health Bug?
looking forward to it.
Yeah, his new album seems
From
fucking
Christabel
awesome. Yeah,
stuff.
from Crystal
Yeah,
Bell.
it's
And she's in
really
Twin
good.
Peaks season 3.
Yeah, I didn't know anything about her. So like learning more recently that like she was doing the music stuff with him, I was like, oh, okay, like that's really cool actually.
This weapon eats dragons for breakfast.
Okay, I'm fine. Yeah, his health bugged out for me. It's immediately minuscule. Did you forget he was fighting us?
He's
He's
taking a
like,
walk. He's trying to walk it off.
He's trying to walk it off. Yeah.
I did put poison on him, and he seems unhappy about it.
Yeah, we destroyed him. Holy
lightning! Aha!
Very good. Dragon Heart and Dragon Scale Flesh. Dragon Scale Flesh is a new thing. It is, when ingested as is, boosts vigor, stamina, strength, and dexterity at the cost of gradual HP loss. To the Drake Warriors, there's no more intoxicating liquor than the heat of dragons. And there's also...
You could just put a...
Go on.
I was going to say, couldn't you just put something in your flask to regenerate the health that you would lose? It's fine.
Yes, exactly.
That's not true.
It's not?
No, it's just Grandpa and Andrew are like a mile south of us. I don't think that's accurate. My map is lying.
I was very confused too for a moment because I had no idea what Keith was talking about. And I was
Yeah,
like, no,
yeah,
Andrew,
my
you are
game-
completely correct. You can put regen in your physic.
Freaking out. No, I'm here to gaslight Andrew. No, my game's completely
I was-
freaking out, so I can't tell where
I was
anyone
about
is
to
right
believe
now.
him.
Inland Empire is my favorite Lynch film. People are talking about it in my chat. It is a movie I like a lot.
Yeah, I need
It
to
is a
rewatch
very
that one.
helpful ability in Disco Elysium.
I don't think I've seen a single Lynch anything.
I made the mistake of watching Inland Empire when I was working at a video rental store and like was like, oh, let me go through his movies in chronological order, and that was like a huge mistake. I was just like, I love him, but like I did not need to watch all of his movies like back to back in order. Like,
Yeah.
so I was like tired and burnt out, just like kind of not in the mood for it.
You run the risk of
so I need it.
overdose when you do that.
Yeah.
I got
Potent.
1.5 seasons into Twin Peaks and then forgot that I was watching it, I guess.
Oh no.
Just forgot, I guess. It might have been that my goal was to watch it before Dead Laws, and then I failed, and then I kind of just forgot to keep watching season 2.
All right, I'm gonna banish you all back home
My game is freaking
to
out.
speak to the dragon priestess, who should be standing like right here, but she's not standing anywhere in my game, and I need to sit at the bonfire, I think. So
What?
the dragon
The dragon
priestess.
what?
Priestess.
Huh?
What did you call this? A bonfire?
I don't remember this. I don't remember any of this.
Wait,
And
you-
I
You
did.
don't-
There's
I thought
there's a dragon
Bale was
priestess.
amazing.
Yeah, there's
You
a
never
woman
met the
right
lady
here.
that stands next to this bowl?
I haven't.
She worships Lord Placiduso and
Yeah.
wants you to kill the dragon that's up there for being malformed and evil.
Yeah.
Yo, what the fuck?
Yeah, wait, if you didn't know about
Aw.
this, so when you beat Bale, did you come back here and get the priestess heart?
No.
Oh, this is going to be so much fun when we show you what the fuck
yeah.
this does, because this is great.
Yeah, I'm very confused right now.
I have not been over to this area at all in my playthrough.
She isn't here, which is weird. I'm not sure why, because she was here in my game, when she, which is odd. So I might need to teleport away and teleport back. Where the fuck is the map for this area? I forget.
Maybe she's bugged
All
out
the
on
way in
this
like the
mod.
bottom right.
Let me see.
No, I see her. God, my game is not running here. Okay, let's turn some settings down.
Where are you, lady? I do not see you.
Yeah, all the wind here is messing with my performance.
Yeah.
Wait a second.
my
That
game's really
can't be
choking here.
right. How is Cloud? Oh. Okay, never mind.
Why did she not spawn in my game? Why is she not here? Where
Yeah.
did she go?
Yeah, I don't see her in mine.
She's
Hmm.
not here for me either.
This
Hmm.
is how my game was playing when I played normally.
Well,
I
have
didn't meet
her.
anyone here.
God, my game is really struggling to run.
Do we need to progress further in a different?
This didn't even happen
Story?
last time.
No.
No,
'cause
she's just
Keith
here
got
when you
it.
get here.
I
Yeah,
might
have her.
let me see. I'm
She's standing
gonna
to the right of the bowl. I mean, she doesn't stand out.
Milo,
she's
stop
there.
playing with my mouse, you little demon.
Keith, does she show on the map for you with a little "there's an NPC here" icon?
Negative for
Mine
me.
doesn't.
Huh.
Let's see.
I'm quitting
don't-
out of
yeah,
the
I don't
game and
see
then quitting
her.
back in.
I don't
I'm
think I
confident
see an
not-
icon.
Like, if you
I
go to the
know-
other side of Grace where you know there's an NPC, do you see that icon?
Ah, she spawned. I just had to quit to menu and then come back in.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's what I'm
I
gonna
can
do.
see Tholier's little hooded figure, but I don't see one here.
Okay.
I've got to reboot real quick on medium
I'm gonna do
settings
the
and
same.
see if this fixes it. Because holy shit, the game is not running here.
I love this area. It's so cool. Illusory, you're going to fucking love the reward for this quest when you actually realize that it's here and what it does.
Chat says it might be time of day.
Oh.
It did not alter for me based on time of day. But I don't know.
Well, then chat lies.
Chat is a liar. Keith doesn't trust you, chat.
It's true, I don't.
Well, I put it to morning and she showed up immediately. So
Nice. That was sick.
Okay. I'm here at night. and
Damn,
we
I
changed
can't
to
believe
morning.
that.
Okay, so I
that
know where
To-
this is
Toaster
going
didn't
because
believe chat.
I did come back and find a thing. So I think I know what the thing is.
Okay.
But, like in my game, but I know I never
Oh,
met
there
this
she is.
person.
Yeah.
Oh, it's time of day for sure.
I
Okay.
can't believe that Toaster didn't trust chat for being right.
So let's talk. Well, I didn't change the time
Wearing
of
an
day. I just
outfit?
quit out and came back in and she appeared. Let's talk to her.
Warrior true. Picture yourself feasting upon a dragon's essence.
I need to respawn her.
On the throbbing heart of the
God, the game is not running. Holy shit.
vilest dragon of them all. It would be the purest.
Can't believe I missed her because of the time of day thing.
the fullest sating of your hunger and your consummation as a dragon whole.
Sage in my chat says this conversation is horny as fuck. Let me know when you all have spoken to her.
Yep.
Okay, I can now start talking to her. I want to feast on a throbbing essence.
Everyone says that until it's time.
So yeah, it is funny. It is funny because she is like, how about you do the hottest, sexiest, flamingest, most erotic thing in the world? You're like,
Yeah.
what if I say no?
What?
Like, why would I say no to that?
Would you like to go in that giant maw over there?
Yeah.
All right, let's devour the draconic essence.
Yes.
First thing
As
I
it
did when I
should
came
be.
here is I went right in that
Now,
mouth.
Seek the jagged peak. There
did
you
too.
will find Bale.
Like, you know they're
the
gonna hide
oldest
something there.
And vilest of all dragons, land-bound warrior. Follow your desire and slay the foul beast. Devour its throbbing heart. I will grant you the strength required. In the name of my lord, Placidusax.
It's interesting that.
I'm.
Go on.
I just the name of that person is awful.
Placidusax?
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't
Love
like
it.
any of the
Love it.
combinations of those.
It's
Never fight that
words.
boss.
Not yet. Wait,
That's-
maybe.
that's
he's in the
base
base game,
It's
yeah.
Like, he's like the Omega Dragon God that's like in a different dimension and fights you with storms.
So she gives you an
I
item
don't
called
remember, but probably.
favor bestowed by the Dragon Communion priestess in the name of the Dragon Lord Placidusax. In Japanese, his name is Placidusax, which is interesting because it's Latin. Consume FP to increase all forms of damage negation, including physical. This also increases damage negation while guarding as an additional effect. Each night, the priestess offers her own sleep to her lord, and in turn receives the power of his favor. This is how you're supposed to connect Teolier's quest to this. He says it could put an ancient dragon to sleep. She doesn't sleep.
Warrior
We can talk to her.
What is it that you need?
And we can ask about Bale.
In Bale! Past, Bale turned upon the Dragon Lord. The foul traitor assailed our master and inflicted a grievous wound, only to make a hasty retreat, becoming a sworn enemy of the brood. Since that day, Bale and his bloodline, the Drakes, have served as sacrifices for Dragon Communion, land-bound warrior. My lord, Placidusax, has shown your kind what must be done. Seek communion. Sate your boundless appetite. Feel the euphoria of a dragon's essence taking root in your meager frame. In a time
so we learn that Bale was the one to tear Placidusax's heads off. That's why Placidusax doesn't have all 4 or 5 heads that he normally had. He's only got 2 left, I think, or 2 or 3 left, something like that.
That's cool as shit.
Yeah. And it also reveals to us why all the dragons we fight are drakes in the game and why we eat drake hearts for Dragon Communion.
Warrior true.
So we're not pissing off the dragons by eating dragon hearts. We're actually hunting their sworn enemies, which is sort of a theme of the rest of this DLC, is this idea of like your heritage's sworn enemy and like the oppositional ways in which like different communities and you know groups form their allegiances and their wars.